Hi from the
English Sisters.
welcoming you to our podcast.
This new podcast where we'll be chatting about all sorts of different things.
And sharing our point of view.
Sharing our ideas, what we think about it.
And it's going to be really relaxed. We are hypnotherapists, clinical hypnotherapists, so I think there'll always be a touch of advice, but friendly advice.
Yeah.
And you can take it or leave it. And
Take it
really,
or leave
it's
it, but
just our point of view, really. And we actually do enjoy doing these, don't we?
Yeah, we do. They are fun.
Because we like to chat about things, and you'll find us when we're not working, we are chatting most of the day between ourselves.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is kind of our normal vibe, isn't it? This is what we do.
Well, we do love it, don't we?
We do love it. Yeah, definitely.
A little bit of a chat and a cup of tea.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Take a lovely deep breath. Yes, it's nice, isn't it, to take a deep breath?
Yeah. Just release.
Anyway, today we're going to be talking about Peter Levine.
Peter Levine.
And shaking the tiger within.
I think he's awakening the tiger within.
But he does talk about shaking.
He does, yeah.
He talks about shaking things off a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
And he says that dogs, when they go to the vet's, Jude,
This sounds funny.
when they get off,
Dogs hate well, my dog used to hate going to the vet.
mine was quite good.
Yours was
Teddy,
good, yeah.
the other
Teddy
one,
was good,
the little last one, and the
last one.
Otto, but he's still a baby, but he's been okay.
He's okay,
He's just
yeah.
a 1-year-old. He only went when he was a baby, so I don't know yet.
No.
But he's usually quite good.
God, my dog used to shake like hell when she would get off that vet's table. She'd be terrified of it.
Anyway, Peter Levine believes that animals shake stress off.
Yeah.
And he says that that's the difference between us and our animal
Our four-hooved friends, as to say. Because he goes on to talk about the
does he
impalas
talk
and
about
things.
the
and, you know.
mammals?
Yeah, definitely
Yes,
mammals. Yeah, mammals.
Mammals that are like us. So maybe chimpanzees and...
Sure about the chimpanzees. Actually, in his book, I actually listened to his audio book. I remember thinking it was pretty interesting, and he was actually talking about the impalas and how, when a lion's going to run up and catch them, how they're all stand still.
Yeah.
And then they look around, and then if everything's okay, they just continue grazing. But if they see something, even just one, then the whole herd or
Stampede.
Yes, stampede off. And then obviously they've had this terrible shock. But then what they do is that once they've stopped the running, they'll just all shake together, like this tremor. And then it's all finished. And then they just go on grazing, like as nothing happened. So I think the basis of his idea was that if only us humans could do that too. Like shake it off.
We don't, do we?
We don't.
That's what happens now, is we just have this chronic stress that we just keep inside us.
Exactly. The
And
word
then it
chronic is the
manifests-
dangerous part.
It
because
manifests as like a tummy ache, irritable bowel syndrome, headaches, a backache.
Exactly.
That's why our body really isn't just it's not just divided into little pieces, is it? It's all
No.
one thing, mind and body.
Absolutely.
They
It's one
always
thing.
say it is, but
Yeah, but when
do people actually take it seriously like animals do?
No, I don't think we do.
We just carry on and we just keep that stress, and we even dream about it.
Obviously, it goes into our unconscious minds, and it affects how we behave.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I do have quite a few stress dreams.
Sometimes I do. Those dreams where you're just repeating the same thing.
stuck
God,
in
I hate them.
something.
Yeah. Or that I forget my suitcase and things like that.
Clothes on and things like that.
No, not the naked one. Oh my God, I hate that one. No, I haven't actually had, the naked dreams and the toilet dreams.
Toilet dreams.
Apparently are the ones where, you show your true vulnerability.
I find I haven't got a shoe or something missing.
Yeah, normally for me it's something missing. Yeah, or I haven't got the right thing, or left it somewhere. God, I hate them. I had one of those the other night actually.
I'm quite used to them, so I just accept them.
Really?
I just think it's your unconscious mind elaborating on the processing. I think in a way that could be a bit like shaking, because they said there is actual scientific studies. I haven't got it here written on here, but I know I've read about it before.
Yeah.
There are scientific studies that say that dreaming actually helps us put away and categorize a trauma or traumatic things that have happened to us.
I do believe that is true.
And it like seals off the synapses or something like that. Yeah, and it just like ends it.
So it like finishes the story.
Yeah, it finishes the story so that your mind doesn't have to continuously think about it. Like when you have those really recurring thoughts throughout the day, all the time. Some people, it kind of helps you process. That's what it's there for. It's a bit like putting things in the compost bin and knowing that they're going to be recycled. It kind of recycles all the garbage that you've had and like clears it out and makes it into something like food,
something new.
Yeah.
Some fertile
I think
soil.
I said it actually.
It's healing, is it?
It is healing.
It's healing to have these, even though it's not nice to have them. Though,
you wake up, you think, I feel like...
What a drag. Yeah, it's a horrible thing.
I mean, I suppose it's good in a way because you look forward to getting out of bed. But anyway, David Bercelli, PhD, says that if you keep stressing the body and basically if you don't shake it off, that's why sports and things are so good.
Absolutely.
Because it's a kind of shaking it off, isn't it?
Of course it is. Of course it is. Like if you're really stressed and you say, no, I'm going to go for a run. That's why you go for a run, because you've got all this shaking going on anyway and the tremors and you're running.
Well, if you're not very good at running, you've got the shaking. Your legs are trembling.
My tremble. I would shake like hell afterwards.
I have actually been running this past year, in inverted commas.
You've been doing pretty well, let's face it.
Apparently, I have walked and run the Great Barrier Reef.
That's very good.
So that was very impressive.
I think I did the London Underground once.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. But then, I don't know. There you go. I haven't got it on today.
I've got mine on, but I haven't done it today. I haven't done the steps. But it is good to get moving.
Definitely.
Anyway, David Bercelli says that if you don't shake it off or run it off or do some kind of something to dream it off, I suppose, you get irritability, anxiety, depression, headaches, and weakened immune system.
That sounds, that
so
sounds
that
right.
is pretty scary, isn't it? And increased risk of heart attack.
I think the thing is, most of us don't shake it off, though. You just you go from one stress to another.
And if you did shake it off, what would happen? I mean, what do you think? Do you think it would help for you to shake your stress or anxiety off?
I wonder what you're supposed to do. Just literally shake.
What do the impalas do?
Yeah, they shake.
They shake like hell.
They shake.
I mean, you'd have to do it in a private place, obviously.
Obviously, yes.
Otherwise, someone will be called the emergency, thinking you're having something.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
I mean, but sometimes naturally people do shake. Like they shake their feet and that, don't they?
The whole idea,
the tension off.
absolute
it's just movement,
and it's also awareness, isn't it? Because if you've had something that's happened to you that's stressful, no matter what it was, whatever you think is stressful, but then if you just think, oh, I've had this stressful thing happen to me, or I've made this stressful thing happen. Then afterwards, if you're just aware of it, I think that's already empowering enough. Maybe that makes it less stressful. If you already know about it.
I think
whether it's just like going blind, like you're driving in the car and you've got road rage, and then you go to work and you're feeling angry and stressed. And and
well, I think if you're driving and you've got road rage and you say, I've got road rage.
The thing is, you don't know you've got
road rage. But if you do, I do. When I'm driving and I start getting agitated.
Yeah. You say that to yourself.
I say I've got road rage.
I've never seen you with road rage. I mean, we drive if our kids could hear us, they'd be laughing their heads off. They'd say, no, you certainly do not have road rage. You give road rage to the others, they'd say.
Your kids say that.
So you provoke. I mean, I think I go at perfectly decent speed. I mean,
We
just for
always
safety.
go within the speed limit. Or under.
Well, we're on camera now. Yeah, or under. That's it. So, it's the thing is, you want to.
Well, have you ever had a speeding ticket? Tell the truth.
No.
No, nor have I.
No, there you go. I mean, the thing is, you also want to enjoy the journey a bit, don't you?
You
What's the
do.
point of just rushing to get
And when
there?
you're stuck in traffic, I always take the opportunity to look at the trees or something around me. I always see something new I haven't seen before.
I always do as well. I always notice,
Sometimes-
oh, look, that's a new construction over there. Or
Yeah.
look, there's something there. Or,
Sometimes I notice a new restaurant or something.
yeah, I saw a new restaurant the other day and I thought we
Exactly.
could go there.
Yeah.
It's really great. Yeah, that's it.
There's always something to look out for, isn't
There's
there?
always something. So, yeah, I think if you're just really basically aware of it, if you become aware of it, then you can do something about it.
Well, awareness is a bit like a problem shared. A problem shared is a problem halved, isn't it? If you become aware of it, you're
aware of it in your own mind.
you're aware of it, and it's already halving the situation. I think it's a bit like shaking.
I think let's just shaking. Yeah. I mean, I think you've hit it on the nail there, though, because awareness is a bit like a problem shared, a problem halved. I really like that, because I think that even though you don't share your problem with somebody else, you're sharing it with yourself in a really intimate way.
Exactly. You're acknowledging it to yourself, aren't you?
Yeah. You're acknowledging it to yourself. So it's almost like saying, hey, I'm sharing it with you now. So I've acknowledged that I've got this. I'm sharing it with myself, which is, instead of just going like, what's that? I can hear the fire crackling.
I saw the fire. I wondered what it was.
She stacked it so much, put loads of logs on it.
It was really cold this morning.
It was, even though it's Italy, it was chilly.
It was chilly.
It was chilly, yeah. And so, yeah, I do like that concept, actually. A problem shared is a problem halved, and you can share that problem with yourself. As long as you're just by acknowledging it.
that there's a bit of a situation going on.
But just say, oh, there's a bit of a happening going on in my mind now. So I'm acknowledging
I think it's
it.
a bit like being kind to
Just
yourself,
take it
really,
easy,
isn't it?
yeah. But I think most people already do that, don't they? Realise, like, don't you say, oh, no, you think that's because...
No, I think that's because we've had all this training.
Do you think so? No, I mean, it could be.
I
It could be because
think it's because we've had the training.
training, yeah, it kind
Because
of
we
like...
didn't used to be so aware of what we were doing all the time.
No.
We just used to think that things used to happen to us. They were like happenings.
There were happenings outside, but now we see
Now
the
we're-
happenings inside.
Yeah, now we know
Yeah.
that we're like doing it to ourselves. We're like getting worked up. And sometimes I can tell you that it's good to get worked up because you get things done, but sometimes it's best just to, acknowledge I'm getting worked up now and I'm just going to shake it off in my own, just by acknowledging it. It's a form of saying I accept this.
Like really just
And
shaking it off.
I'm just going to think about something else now and just, I've got, if it's, for instance, if you are in the car and you're stuck in traffic, you can think, I'm going to look at the scenery now and anyway, I'm going to get there. My mum always used to say that people that rushed, they might never end up getting to their destination. Do you remember?
Yeah, there was that expression, wasn't there?
because you'd have an accident.
God, yeah.
It's pretty scary, but it kind of did influence us.
Well, yeah, it was better.
Better late than never.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the English version of it because her mum was
This was
Spanish, so she had a Spanish version to it. But yeah, that's the English version. Better late than never.
Well, it is better late than never.
Definitely, definitely.
I mean, do you find that maybe you're listening to us or watching us on YouTube, do you find that you become aware of when you're getting worked up and you choose to continue getting worked up, or do you find that it just happens and you're just there in that situation, there's nothing you can do about it? It'd be interesting to know what your thoughts are, because I do think we've got
this defamation in there. We're professional,
we've
yeah.
had so much.
Because what the question you just
training.
asked, did you think you choose to stay worked up? I mean, I don't think
Because
most...
we do choose it now.
We choose it now, but
We do.
Sometimes
I just want to continue.
Before the training, did you choose to be mad or whatever and get really angry and stressed? No. You didn't
Well-
even know that there was a choice, and you weren't able to stay in that.
Yeah, well, like the biologist, for example, Sapolsky, who I've been listening to his
yeah.
lectures, he says that a lot of it is also hormonal, and it's or genetics come into play. So it depends what kind of hormones are running through you.
Absolutely.
And there's actually been precedents in the American courts for things, you know, like even serious crimes being committed, and that there's been precedents and people have been let off because for hormonal
reasons. So like a woman or a man with too much testosterone and things like that.
So, you know, sometimes when you're getting worked up, it could be that, couldn't it?
It could definitely be that. But I think there's also a factor that you can say to yourself, okay, I know it's hormones or whatever, but I can still choose to change the way I feel about this. Do you think you can? Or is it just, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I know it helps me a lot, but
It helps me
I know
too.
that I know that hormones obviously do affect us.
Goodness gracious
yes,
me.
especially as women, we know
My
that.
goodness me, we're like ruled by these hormones, aren't we?
But then I think we know it's hormone. I think, and sometimes I actually admit it's hormonal. I'm feeling a bit hormonal now.
Feeling a bit teary.
So that I think that already does help a lot, because then people around you can help you.
Yeah.
They can be a bit more sympathetic, can't they?
Well, hopefully,
Hopefully.
yeah. I hope they're nice. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is.
But I think being aware still helps, whatever the reason, even if it is hormonal. I think, and then if you are, I mean, look, what do they do in those road rage courses and those courses where they teach people? They teach people to when they have got like a rage over them to like either stop the car if they're driving, or otherwise, if it's a rage, people that can't control like their tempers and things, they teach them how to help. There's definite techniques to actually help you control your temper or isolate yourself from the situation. Things like that.
Do you remember that film with
that rage one?
Yeah, that was so
to go
funny.
to temper school.
When he would sing, "I feel pretty," or "So pretty." What was it? Come on, it's that
Jim Carrey.
No, it's the famous guy, Jack Nicholson. He come on, it's really famous. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Lady.
No, the one about where he sort of attacks someone on a plane, and then he has this weird therapist who comes in, who's Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, the therapist.
Oh, come on, you've seen this film.
I've seen it, but I'm useless with titles.
Well, I don't know the title
Look
either.
it up a minute. I can't remember Jack Nicholson's Road Rage.
It's not Road Rage. It's something else. It's now. How the hell am I going to find it now? Just write Jack Nicholson
and write Road Rage.
No, it's that other really funny guy.
Sure, it was a Jim Carrey one.
Not Jim Carrey. No, it's that other guy. The really Adam
Sandler.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler. Let's see. Yeah, that's the one. You know.
I can't remember it much, but I remember he had to go to temper school.
I just remember because he would always he'd make them sing that song. I'm so pretty. You would hate it every time he was having a rage, and it
changes its state, doesn't it?
It was called anger management. That's it. Anger management with Jack Nicholson and and who is it? The featured song is Feel Pretty. I mean, it's a very old film. It's 2003.
Asian, isn't it?
Wow, I don't mean it's Asian. It's still 2000, but yeah.
But right in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's years and years ago.
Yeah, but I always remember that film. It's really quite funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a classic, isn't it?
Yeah. It's funny as also how he uses that little song to like break the state. So because you were talking about road rage, I thought of that. This guy obviously suffers a lot from rage, and then just to break the state, he makes him sing a little song, which is something that you would think would drive him mad. It does drive him mad, obviously, because it's a comedy, but
But it works.
But it works, yeah. So I wonder if, like in all our normal lives, if we're really in a rage and we see,
there you go.
pretty.
I feel pretty is a bit like shaking it off, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you're changing the way your brain is thinking for 1 second, and your brain can't go back to that specific thought of anger or upsetness or whatever. And you have to think. There's another one it's a happy birthday song, isn't it? Where they say, just sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you. If it's your birthday, there you go. Happy birthday from the English sisters. I mean, it's bound to be somebody's birthday today.
It's 365 days of the year. It's bound to be someone.
So it's obviously somebody's birthday. So there you go. But yeah,
it'll be your birthday soon.
It will. It will.
Yeah.
That's another question, isn't it?
What? Do you like birthdays?
Yeah. I do like them in the sense that I love the cake.
Oh, we love the birthday
and the
cake.
gifts. Not really. I'm not that bothered about the gifts.
I do like
really.
to get a gift though.
You do, definitely.
I'd be really upset if I didn't get any
No,
gifts.
you want to get something just to say, hey,
I
I care. A token. Yeah. Yeah, the tokens, yeah.
You like the tokens as well.
I love the tokens. Yeah. No, I'm just thinking, is it true what they say? You know, oh, it's just the thought that counts. You know,
if
that's what I was elaborating.
No, I think if it's a really sweet, imagine someone writes you a poem or something.
No, but if they just don't do anything and they just say, well, I thought about you. It's just a thought that
That's not what that means.
It's not.
It's going to the effort of actually doing something,
even if it's a small.
Well, if
thing.
they say I thought about you, and then they recite to you what they thought about. I thought what a lovely person you are. How you're always caring and sharing, and how sweet you are to me every day. And you mean so much to me. You mean the world to me.
Well, that's like writing a poem or
but
something.
They're just saying it to you on the even spontaneously, and then I love you so much. Of course, that's going to be like a gift. It is a gift because they're thinking about you. And saying things. Yeah. You know, you don't need material gifts necessarily.
No.
Because, I mean, it's a material world enough as it is. But I mean, I do expect a little material thing.
Because a material thing
means you've gone to
I'm thinking
take
of you.
The effort, yeah.
And
but if instead of getting a material thing, I got that, I'd be perfectly.
Oh, that would be lovely too.
Lovely,
yeah. That's what you're getting to.
That's what you always get me. You never buy me anything.
Well, but how can I buy you something when you never like practically anything I get you? I mean, it's ridiculous. We're like twins, but anything I choose is always, I'm not sure about that. In the end, we might as well just go shopping together and you choose it together.
Yeah, no, but I get you things.
You're really good at shopping. She's brilliant at shopping.
Better.
No, you're not better. You're absolutely brilliant. You could be one of those, what are they called? Personal shoppers.
I did consider it at one point.
Well, it's because you like fashion and things, isn't it? Yeah.
Anyway, do we shake?
We don't
shake it.
I think we don't shake enough.
No.
I think we just hoard it and stuck it in our bodies.
Stuck it up.
Yeah, but nowadays, like what you say, sport really does help. And I think a lot of people say, I go nuts if I don't go running or I go, So I do think we shake it off in the sports form. But just being more conscious about it and just thinking, I just need to shake this off, even if I'm not.
I think what happens is
where
some people do shake it off in a negative way, like going to eat something that's not healthy, like binging
in this case,
drinking too much.
I think this Peter, he was actually talking about really physically shaking it.
So then it would be a bit like sport.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're called, what are they called? Neurogenic Tremors, I think. People have actually studied them.
Well, there was that therapy that you go and you go kind of dance it off.
Yeah.
You kind of tremor and dance.
Really?
Yeah. There is a special therapy for that.
Yeah, there you go. There's a special therapy. I remember reading it somewhere anyway. Yeah, they were
I
actually
think maybe
called...
that's why children are better at it than we are. Not always now, poor little things, but...
Why do you say now?
Because now there's not that much movement. Before, when we were little, we would always go out to the playground. There was more movement. We used to walk to school.
God, yeah.
Now children are stuck in the, especially now with the pandemic. With kids have been stuck in their houses for so many hours and hours on end.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah, and they don't walk to school either. So I think the physicality of moving our bodies is already like a form of shaking it off. It helps us shake off our mental, also because it's a form of meditation if you're walking, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Walking, you can really,
And kids
Walking
usually,
is
when we
peaceful.
used to walk to school, we didn't have anything in our ears or anything.
Oh,
We just
no.
have to sing along or something.
We
just
would.
run,
We
try and get there as quick as possible. It was
'Cause it
freezing
was
in London.
freezing in London. Yeah, I remember how cold it was.
Hate it.
God, yeah. But there are times when I do remember it. Like I remember the times when it was the chestnut times and things. When all
you
those,
just look for them.
Yeah, I'd go looking for them, and
The conkers.
the conkers, or the rumpling of those big yellow
The leaves, they used to
against
make
our
a
little
noise,
They used to make that noise and that fresh smell.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can still
was
remember.
nice.
I can still remember that now. Running to school, running on that top road where we would go. Yeah, there were certain things.
Sensory.
And then when you would find those chestnuts, some of them were just gorgeous, weren't they?
Pretty.
They were beautiful, like mahogany, shiny, big chestnuts.
Jewels.
They
They
were
weren't
jewels.
chestnuts. They
They
were
were
conkers. We couldn't eat them. We have chestnuts here.
Oh, right. Well, I used to think they were chestnuts.
I don't know if they're called conkers. Tell us what the real name is if you know. I think they're called. I don't know. I think that's just the casual. What's it called?
That's slang, is
The
it?
slang word for
The
them.
kids would say
There's the horse
conkers.
chestnuts, and then I think there's the ones that you can't eat. They used to have the conker fights when we were little. The men, the boys.
The boys, yeah. I remember actually taking it to school, and some of the boys I would never speak to, and they would never
actually
speak to
speak to you.
They would actually say, "What have you got in there?"
Conkers.
Yeah, conkers. Give me. I was all right. Yeah.
Gonna have a conker.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, in the end, what would I do with these conkers? I'd just bring them back
We used
home
to
and
shine them.
polish them, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't do much with
So
it.
cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
I've still got a conker that my husband gave me when I first met him.
Oh, that's really
Yeah,
cute.
when I was 19.
John gave it
yeah.
to you. Oh.
It's
You
sweet.
kept it all these
Yeah,
years?
he wrote on it.
He wrote on the conker?
Yeah, he used to transcribe on it.
That's a
He wrote, "I
perfect
love you."
example of that is
Well,
the
that's
thought
a
that
gift.
counts, isn't it?
It was a gift.
Yeah, but really he put...
I've still got it.
Yeah.
It hasn't gone bad or anything. It's amazing.
Just dried out.
Just hardened.
Just hardened over time. Oh, dear me.
No, it's a hard little conker. It's still really pretty and everything.
Really? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't know you had that.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go.
Hmm.
That's true love, isn't it?
True
You kept
love.
the conker.
Still got a little ring he made me.
All right. Let's not get braggy about this. I'm sure I've got some things that my husband gave me.
What have you got?
No, I've got stuff. I've got his letters when he used to
I
write
know
to me.
letters, but have you got any other things he used to make you?
Make? No, he didn't used to make stuff like that. He's more creative now, really.
No, he is. Anyway, let us know. I think that's about it, about shaking it off.
Yep, shaking it off.
Let us know if you shake it off,
Or
if
if
you
you-
think it'll be useful to shake it off.
Yeah, I mean, you can try shaking it off if no one's
Yeah.
looking, and just,
Yeah.
like if you feel a
Even
bit
in the
angry.
evening.
Yeah, just shaking your whole body. I suppose you start with shaking one leg and then do the shaky,
Just
shaky,
gently,
like
yeah, just
it's
gently.
like
I
that
don't know.
dance.
That's that dance. Shake it off. One leg forward. Do the hokey cokey.
Do the hokey cokey. Yeah, there's a little dance. I mean, you can imagine doing this little
I was
dance.
going back a bit.
That's very retro. That's like 70s.
It's retro. Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, let us know.
I tried
and
it a few times. I did try
Did
shaking.
it help?
I'm not sure, actually.
But I think you can maybe do a bit of walking,
Walking, yeah.
instead.
She
A bit
doesn't
more
want me to
civilized.
She wants me to walk. No.
Anyway, honestly, if you shake, like imagine just moving your body gently. Even just doing that, that's already helping, isn't it? You're just moving your body.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I
your
guess so,
shoulders,
yeah.
your neck, just roll it from side to side, even though you don't know.
Well, obviously, because now we're not,
we're not mammals either,
Obvi-
are we?
no,
I mean,
we
we
are
are mammals, but we're not animals.
No, but when we do undergo stress, like if you go to the ER or something, you're under physical
Well,
stress, then you will shake.
You will shake
You'll
naturally.
just find
there.
your body shaking, and
Yeah.
you'll think, "What's going on? Why am I shaking?"
You've
like
got like
this?"
a fever.
But you don't have a fever. You're
No,
just
but it's a
shaking.
tremor.
It's yeah.
What you're saying is it's a physiological response in mammals then?
Definitely physiological, yeah. But we can do it consciously as well, not just let our bodies do it for us. We can sort of learn to use it, I think.
Or just use it metaphorically, just shake it off.
Also, I mean, but absolutely, yeah. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'll shake it off tonight, have a glass of wine," for example. And that may not be a positive way for your body in the long run.
It's half a glass of red wine.
Obviously,
it's good.
Yeah, but
not every day.
That's what I mean.
Okay,
I think that's it.
So listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Please follow, subscribe, and come and see us on YouTube as well, where you can see the video version.
Yeah, let us know how you react.
Yeah, remember it's just our point of view, so I'm sure you've got your point of view as well on these things, and we'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
Bye. Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye from the
English Sisters.
Bye-bye.
Bye.